Hey, original dreamers. I know it's been a really, really long time, and I've been meaning to record this update for a very long time. But the thing is, I did record it in November, and then the sound cut out. I don't know why, but the sound cut out pretty early on in the video, so I have to redo it. First of all, I want to apologize because I did say I was going to get back to YouTube, and then I never really did, but it has been a really rough last 2 years. Before I kind of disappeared from YouTube, I had updated you all on my breakup and then getting hurt again and all that. Well, the last 2 years since then have not been easier in the romance department, I guess I should say. Yes, they've just been rough, a lot of hurt. I was involved with someone for about 8 months, but it was very complicated. But that kind of took over my life quite a bit. I let my life be determined by the person that I was involved with for a long time, and I put the importance in that, and I should not have done that. I hate that I do that when I get involved with someone. Right now, as of right now, I'm not actively seeking a partner. I still would like a partner. I've talked about this before, that I don't need a partner to be happy, but I do long for connection, and I deserve it. I deserve to be loved and cared for in that way. I have not had it easy, but I'm even more at that point now where I'm like, okay, I'm really tired of getting hurt constantly. I'm tired of the dating apps. I'm tired of, well, the last guy that I was seeing through the dating apps, he seemed great on paper. Like, everything was great. He seemed very mature. We were having mature conversations. We had an actual, it felt like a real grown-up date, and it was really nice and surprising, but then he ended up ghosting me. So that's not mature, and that's not being good at communication. So then that kind of made me realize, he can seem so great and still, it's still crappy. That was kind of the last straw, because I did see quite a few different people over the last year as I was trying to get past the 8-month thing. As I was trying to get over that and move past that, I put myself out there a lot, and I had a lot of experiences that all ended in heartbreak. So it's kind of the last straw. So that's where I've been. But now I'm not focusing on that at all. I don't have any of the apps on my phone. I'm not gonna. Last time I tried to, it was close to Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh, I wish I had a partner. So I downloaded it, and then I deleted it 3 days later because I was already fed up with. The thing is, I have to sort through so much trash because I don't even read my profile. I put all this stuff in my profile, I only want long term. I don't want to waste my time anymore. I don't know. I put a lot of things in my profile, and then they don't read it. So what's the point? What's the point if they're not even going to read my profile? They all see my picture and want to get with me, and will tell whatever lie to try and get with me. So anyway, so I'm kind of over that. I'm kind of done with that. So now I don't even have a dating app on my phone, and I may eventually stop taking a break. I might eventually go back to seeking a partner, but I might do it a different way. I might try and go to different events, or do speed dating, or even try and do a singles cruise or something. I don't know, because I'm fed up with online dating. But anyway, so I'm putting that aside for now. For quite a while, I'm focusing on other stuff, and that's taken up a lot of my time as well, because one of the things I'm focusing on is starting to build a career, and one of my careers that I'm working on is being a travel agent, which If you have been around with me for quite some time, you know I like to go on lots of trips, especially to Disney, but not only to Disney. So now I'm a travel agent. If you would like to book a trip, then feel free to go to my website. I will put the link somewhere. I would love to help you plan and book your trip wherever you want to go, especially if it's Disney, because I do know Disney really well. But I also am learning about everywhere else. So the other thing I've been up to is my podcast. I started a podcast. It was released back in the fall. I've been taking a break from it, but I'm going to put out the Ask Me Anything episode very soon, probably within the next month at least. I want to say earlier, but I don't want to promise anything. So if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely go check that out as well. And with that, I'm also going to end up putting out lots of bonus episodes for my subscribers. So if you would like bonus episodes, be sure to subscribe. Yeah, that's going to happen eventually. And they're probably going to be out before the next season. I'm not sure yet when the next season is going to be. I was going to say April originally, but I didn't realize I had to take such a long break. And the reason I took a long break is for my mental health. I was getting triggered a lot in the last season. I talked a lot about trauma stuff. So go listen. If you want to know my story, go listen. And I will also link that. The other thing is I've been streaming a lot on Twitch, and I'm still going to keep streaming on Twitch, although I might cut down a little bit because I do want to start focusing on YouTube again. Good news for you all. My original streamers, I started YouTube a long time ago. Almost 10 years ago. I started YouTube 8 years ago, so I consider you all my original dreamers, and I'm so sorry that I put you aside for so long. These last 3 years have been, crazy for everyone. They've been crazy for everyone. But I also really fell in love with Twitch and streaming, but now I still love it, but I am really, really starting to miss YouTube and vlogging, and I hate that I have to edit, but it is worth it in the end. So I am going to be coming back. Maybe not like tons. I don't know. I don't know yet what my plan is for YouTube. But I do know that I'm going to be starting to do YouTube shorts. So hopefully I'll be able to get those out more often. And I'm also going to start vlogging again. I don't want to promise anything, and I don't really have a plan, but I hope that it can be I hope to have a schedule eventually of when I'm going to vlog or when I'm going to get a vlog up or something like that. And I might do more for my channel. I hope to get back to, doing it regularly. That's what I mean. I just don't know how regularly yet. Whether it's like once a week or once a month. Somewhere in between that is what I'm hoping. Or maybe a few times a week. Maybe I can get to that eventually. But I can't make any promises yet, and I have no idea exactly what I want to do. I have a lot going on trying to start my business. I do have an agency, so it's not totally starting my business, but I do have to get my own clients, so it is like starting my own business that way. So I have to do all the marketing, and so that takes a lot of time. So if you are wanting a vacation, please reach out. I will appreciate it so much. Wherever you would like to go, I can be your guide. And even if you like to plan on your own, I can help with as little or as much as you would like. And it's no extra cost. So it's just like having a free assistant, who helps you with your travel booking. And I can find deals and stuff. And I get deals in my work email that not everyone sees. So I can get better deals for you. And like I said, it's free. I get paid through wherever you're booking. So I've been really busy with that because I'm also still doing my day job, which is the nanny care, which is like, I think I talked about this last year. I don't remember what I said in my last videos, but I work at a different home every single day. I'm a backup care nanny with a nanny agency. And so it can be really hard and challenging because I never know what to expect, and every single family is different. Every single kid is different. Every single parent is different. There are different rules. I work with all different ages. It's very challenging in that way, but it's also nice because then I have a fresh start every single day. So if I have a rough day or couple of days, then the next day might go better because it might be a totally like chill environment. I don't know. But that's my day job. So I'm doing that, part-time, like 20 to 30 hours a week. Plus the travel agent stuff that I have to work on at least one day a week, if not more, because I'm really trying to push to get noticed. I'm really trying to push my social media stuff so that I will get followers, so that I could more likely get clients and all that. But then I'm also planning, and this is kind of a surprise for some people, I'm planning on starting my theater company as well. It's only gonna be in the summers for now. Yeah, I'm planning on starting that. But yeah, I have to find people for that as well. So I have to do a lot of marketing and pushing, and I hate trying to sell myself. It's, that's my least favorite part of anything. But I really want it. I really want these three things, really, because content creation and being a travel advisor and being a director. I really want that. I don't want to work for anyone. I'm tired of having a boss. Although with my nanny job, it is kind of like, I never see my boss. I never see my boss. I never see coworkers. It is kind of like I'm working for myself because I do get to pick my schedule. So that's nice. That's one reason that it's a great day job for wanting to do other stuff as well, like wanting to work on my other stuff too, because then I don't have to take on too many hours. I can leave enough hours for other stuff, but I still need lots of money, so I need to work a certain amount of hours. But still, I would rather work from home. I really get passionate when I am working on my travel agent stuff. I'm really passionate about it. I really get into it, and it just makes me happy. So I really am tired of having just a job. And even with childcare, I love children and I love working with them. I always have. That's why I always go back. But it's still, it's not something I get super excited about going to work every day for. You know what I mean? It's still just a job at the end of the day. And I'm tired of that kind of lifestyle. I really want to, start building careers, work toward my future, and not feel such a dread having to go to work every day. I know sometimes I probably will be like, oh, I'd rather do something else than work right now, but still, it's easier if you're passionate about it. And that's what I'm working on the most right now, is working towards those things. I also am going to work on my teeth as well. That is going to happen this year. I just have to get over my fear and go to that first appointment, but I'm really terrified. I'm so terrified. But I really want to improve that part of my life as well. So this year is about improving myself, improving my life, setting up my life for my future, and all that. And so it's really exciting, but it is a lot of work and it's taking a lot of time. And now that I want to get back into YouTube, that's going to be even more time. So that's why I can't promise anything yet, but I do promise I'm going to get back. What else? Oh yeah, there are a lot of exciting things coming up this year. I am going on a travel agent trip. If you're in the industry, you refer to it as a fam trip, but people not in the industry would not know what that meant. But anyway, I'm going on that trip in June. It is to Disney World. So I will definitely be putting up lots of content on all my socials, I'm sure. And if you want to follow my travel agent socials, definitely go follow that. My name is Miggles Travel on Instagram. So go follow that. Go follow me there because I will be posting a lot of travel stuff there. And so even if you can't book a trip right now, you might enjoy the content because it's a lot of interesting places. And I probably will be doing like lives on my trip from there. I'm not sure yet, but I also will probably be vlogging as well, so be looking forward to that. I also am going to the Taylor Swift concert, which is coming to Seattle in July. Yes, so for those of you who watched a lot of my videos, I use a lot of her music, but I haven't actually talked about it before. But I am a Swiftie, and for the longest time, I kind of was quiet about that part of myself because I know she gets a bad rep from, some people give her a hard time. But one of the main reasons I'm a Swiftie is because I didn't like her for a long time because I didn't like country music. And I thought I didn't like country music. I had only really heard Love Story and I didn't like that song. But then when I was going through my separation, which I talk a lot about this on my podcast, I tell my whole relationship story. But when I was going through my separation, so I was still married, but I was separated and I was going through a roller coaster of a time. What helped me was walking to work, which was a 30-minute walk there and then 30 minutes back. I would walk to the daycare where I worked from my parents' house, and I would listen to music. And I would listen to Pandora, and Pandora, it plays things that are similar, whatever. It started to play some Taylor Swift songs, and I realized I really liked the lyrics. And then some of them really hit close to home at the time, what I was going through. So she helped me get through that whole thing. And then actually one of her songs, White Horse, it really helped me actually, go through with saying goodbye. Saying goodbye to my ex-husband, it really helped me actually be okay, I need to walk away from this. So, that is one reason that I'm a major Swiftie. And then since then, a lot of her music, when it came out, it was the perfect time because that's when I was going through something else, and it's, it just... it hit close to home. It always hits close to home to what I'm going through. So that is why her music means a lot to me. So that's why I'm a Swiftie. So I'm sorry if that is, you shouldn't judge anyone for their taste in music. You should let everyone have that, you shouldn't give them a hard time for it. Life's hard enough, and music helps get people through life. So let them have that. Let them have that without judging them. So I wanted to come out and talk about that a little bit because I do know that some of my ex-friends would have judged me for it. That was one reason that I was always scared to be when someone was trying to get to know me and they asked me, what music do you like? She's my number one. So I always go there, and I hate saying it, but anyway, you probably picked up on that if you have been around because I do use a lot of her songs in my montages. That's not a surprise for most of you. I'm going to her concert in July. I'm really, really excited about that, but I might vlog a little bit for that as well. And I'm also planning on dressing up this time. I went to her 1989 concert, and I don't know how to explain it, but I did not dress up at all. I kind of want to have that because I've never really, I've talked about this before too, where I kind of am against anything popular. If there's a franchise or something that's super popular, then I'm automatically a rebel and be no, I don't want to be a part of that just because it's popular. But so I feel like I've missed out on a lot because I've had that stubborn mindset. And this time, I've decided I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna get into it. I'm going to go all out. So I might record, I might vlog around that time. So be looking for that. I might also be going on a couple other trips because those will definitely, that's kind of my work now is travel. So it helps if I travel. Plus, it helps me get content to promote being a travel agent. So I'm going to try and travel more. So I might go on some more trips before this, but me and my sister are planning on going to Disney World for her 30th this year. So I'll be looking for that as well. So a lot of fun content will be coming to you. Okay, so I am going to wrap this up pretty soon, but I did have to add that for those of you that watched my Let's Plays, as of right now, this may change in the future. Maybe I will go back to doing Let's Plays eventually if I do get more into YouTube again. As of right now, I'm not going to do my Let's Plays anymore, but I did start to stream my Legacy Challenge, my Sims 4 Legacy Challenge. I continued it from where it was on Twitch, so that I don't have to do the extra step of editing it so much. So if you would like to watch that, I am going to upload it on YouTube as well afterwards. But if you'd like to watch it live, then definitely go give me a follow on Twitch and go watch that. I will mostly be streaming it on Sundays, I think. Maybe Sundays and Mondays. Right now, I'm streaming it every time I stream, but that will probably be changing eventually. The other thing is, I plan on streaming Dreamfall probably on Mondays sometime soon. And then also, eventually, I plan on streaming Crusader Kings 2. So if you would like to continue those, I'm going to be streaming them, but then I will definitely still be uploading the streams afterwards. But it would probably be more enjoyable for you if you join the live, if you can. So be looking for those. I already started streaming the Legacy Challenge, so I will be uploading those videos probably after this one. So probably later on this week I'll start uploading them or something like that. I don't want to make any promises, but be looking for them. I think that is it. I moved and I didn't vlog the move. I think I was wanting to, but then it just was so hectic because we had to find a place really quickly and then we had to move within like 3 days. So it was a lot of work. It's been a year now exactly since we moved. I quit my theater job last summer, but I talk about that in my podcast. A lot of this stuff I talk about in my podcast because like I give out little updates in the intro. So definitely go listen to my podcast if you haven't already. And then I'm going to start having guests in the next season. So if you would like to be a guest on my podcast, definitely reach out, especially if you have a story to tell. I would love to hear if you have a story to tell, especially about like bad relationships, mental health, religion. Those are the main things that I would love to hear. But I would also just love to hear like anything. So reach out and we'll talk. But thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That feels so weird to say after so long. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also go follow me on all my other socials, including my travel socials now. And yeah, be looking for lots of content coming. And I will talk to you all later. Bye, dreamers.